So we're together for 90 minutes. Like, some days I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. You know what I mean? But when you got Team Shelly out here, it might be postponed now. And well, only because we got the horseback right in front of us, but if we didn't, guys, let me tell you. Alright, Auntie's just trotting along over there. That's right, if I move up a little bit, can you guys see the mountain at least? Okay. That's the main thing right there. Oh, shooting off 4 people. Okay, we're good. Usually, or not. 4 people for now. Okay. Alright guys, well welcome to Kualoa Ranch Private Nature Reserve. Now it might be your first time, it might be your 5th time visiting Hawaii, but if it's your first time for, visiting the ranch or Hawaii, welcome. It's my first time too. No, it's actually my first time back from maternity leave, so mom brain is a real thing, guys, so forgive me if I mix up a number or 2, okay? If it's your first time, I can tell you whatever I want, so, No, I'm just playing, guys. So as soon as the horseback pretty much clears us, or clears the road, we are out of here, okay? Perfect, so we're gonna be turning right, okay, as soon as they... Anyways, guys, it's such a beautiful place, it's such a beautiful place. We got 4,000 acres of exploration, guys, but what we're gonna do today is explore about 2,200 acres, just a little bit over half of that. Let's start with our Mauna over here to the left, the Kuahiwi. Look at our oohs and our ahs out there. Look at that. Yeah, ooh and ah. So this is Kualoa Mountain. This is our namesake, where we got the name of the ranch and the land division we are currently driving through. So friends and family, Kualoa means long back when you translate it into English. This is the long back, body, and spine of a giant mo'o, a giant lizard guardian that used to regulate this particular area. Now, do I have anybody on board from Hawaii, born and raised? Oh, you're more so. Man, I can take us all the jokes and the locals won't get mad. All right. Solid. Well, welcome to 4,000 acres, guys. Now, within 4,000 acres, we're split into 3 different land divisions. Now, we call those Ahupua'a. Now, Ahupua'a, probably the most important word you're going to hear on the tour, besides my name, Chelsea. So, over on the right side, you see little tidbits of history here. We have these large umbrella-like trees, monkey pods. We have our horseback. I'm trying to find the angle. Oh, damn it, I missed it. Okay, so when you guys are pulling into the ranch, off to the right, there's some ruins. It might look like an old smokestack and whatnot. Now, normally we can see it from where we are in the truck, but just barely. So, to the front of the ranch, that is our very first sugar mill. So, all tidbits of history that we get to drive through. Now, the horses here, our horseback tour, they are part of history as well. Leading back to the 70s, horseback tour was the first tour to launch out of Kualoa Ranch. And modern day, they're still the longest lasting tour to launch out of Kualoa. So longest going right here. Then of course we have the movie site tour. Now if you heard Uncle Paul, the gentleman I was checking you in, we're doing a little trial and error out here, test run with the trucks. Normally we're on a bus, but since we're out of the transition, we might as well just test it out now. You know what I mean? So it's pretty good. I think you guys are all strapped on and whatnot. I know some of you guys have, smaller children and whatnot, sometimes infants, so I'm gonna try not to take it too fast. We're gonna go slow. 10 miles an hour, that's good enough, right? I'm just playing, guys. So our location itself is very, very deep and rich in history. Now, not just Native Hawaiian history, but also, ranch history, military history, and the ranch's involvement in that history. So a bunch of history just kind of lined up in this 4,000 acre private nature reserve. Now, most of the time we're going to spend together will be out in our northern valley, so that is the largest of the 3, 2,200 acres of Ka'ava. And then lastly, the same family that bought the first 2 land divisions went ahead and accumulated the 3rd one, the southern valley of Hakipu'u. So the remaining 1,200 or so acres. But our main focus will be the northern valley and our first movie set and location. Okay, so this first one is from Jurassic World. This is back in 2014 going into 2015. Okay, so before I get back into the history part, we're going into Jurassic World. So the scene that takes place here, although it's only 30 seconds of fame, we have the 2 brothers on the movie, Zach and Gray, right? So after they escape from the Indominus Rex, ditch their gyrosphere, jump off the waterfall, everything like that, they bring back to life an old Jeep. So by bringing that back to life, they actually jump in it and they blast through these gates. So in total, between 15 to 30 seconds of fame. They only stop at one of the big trees like up ahead, and that's about it for the scene, guys. But hey, they utilized us. Oh my gosh. I know, Thelma and Louise on either side. It's so much easier to go through this area on the truck versus the bus, especially when people try to take videos. Just imagine you hear the creaking of the brakes on the bus and then the dust coming out. It's not a really fun video. It's going to take a lot of editing, you know? Alright guys, so modern day, skipping over all the history before I jump back into it. Modern day, not only are we a private nature reserve, we're also a working and active cattle ranch. Okay? So here we go, guys. On the left side, we have some pretty active cattle. Yeah, pretty active, right? Just lounging around, staring at us. They judge us, very loudly some days. Now, the same family who purchased the ranch, Dr. Eric P. Judd and his family back in 1850, accumulated all of this, all of the landscape within the past 180 years. Okay, 180 years. So the land was actually passed throughout the entire family. So we're going down 7, almost 8 generations. Nowadays we have our Morgan family. So same family, just, over time and marriage, the name changes from Judd to Morgan. Okay, so we also took on the Kualoa, the responsibilities of helping them to preserve the land, celebrate our cultural history, and we are now current day stewards of the land. So we got to take care of our, pretty much our co-workers out here. Okay, now I'm going to teach you guys a little bit of Hawaiian now that we see them. All right, so the Hawaiian word for cow is pee-pee. So here we go, we got a whole bunch of pee-pee, we got a whole bunch of different color pee-pee out here as well. Different sizes as well, guys. So here, the light color ones, these are Chardonnay pee-pees. Yeah. And then of course, you see the red and the black Angus pee-pee, right? So in total, guys, the pee-pee are moving. Look at that. Yeah, it's okay to laugh, it's alright. Let it loose. Pee-pee. Oh, what did we learn today at Kualoa Ranch, pee-pee? What does that mean, cow? Alright, see, we learned something, guys. We learn something every day. Don't worry, it gets better because appetizer is poo-poo. So there you go. Pee-pee for your poo-poos. Yes, you can only hear that, see that, feel that, and experience it at Kualoa Ranch, guys. Now, aside from all the little bunkers that we passed, if you put them all together like bagels, they create the big bunker we're going to be stopping at for the first location. Now, this is part of where the military history comes back in. Okay? Starting with the bunkers back there, this is during a time of war, pretty much. Martial law was declared here in Hawaii. Prior to that, military was actually given about 30% of the ranch land. This is after the attack on Pearl Harbor. So December 7, 1941. After the attack, military wanted to be further prepared. So as they were given the land out here, they created a base, built 16 of the smaller bunkers and structures. Now, off in the bushes to our right, we cannot see it anymore because everything's overgrown, but they also built us a runway. So this is the end point where we are in our truck, and then it goes all the way across the street to the Kualoa Regional Park, right across the street. So that's how far the runway would stretch. Now this runway, because of how long it was and it weaves in and out of the road down below, cars would actually have to stop to let the planes take off. Not to mention where we used to stash the airplanes, we passed all these areas already. Everything is pretty much overgrown. So all these trees were brought in to shade the airplanes that military stashed here. It also helps shade, the rest of the runway. Modern day, shoot, these trees provide shade for our cattle owners as well, for the pee-pee, guys. Shade for the pee-pee out here. A lot of it. Now our first location, 12 o'clock ahead, you see that thing sticking out of the mountain? That is called Battery Cooper. Now, like I said, if you put together all 16 of the smaller bunkers, like Legos, you're gonna get a big one. A big U-shaped bunker named Battery Cooper. It is pretty much the headquarters of the base. Now, take a look on the right side. You see this gorgeous view right here of the ocean? Yeah, the Pacific Ocean. Looks like any other ocean, really. Water. Wet. Very wet. So, military had a clear view of the horizon. Alright? They could look out from where they placed their guns. So I'm not going to park right here. I'm actually going to park on the side of the bus so that I can walk back with you into the bunker. So there's a crop circle right here, right next to us on the left here. So there's a crop circle at the entrance here and one at the exit on the opposite side of the buses. So this is where we had our huge gun placement. So if they seen anybody coming from the horizon side, oh, they were locked and loaded, guys. They were ready to go. Okay? So what we're going to do here, because it is the first stop, I'm going to wedge us in between the mountain and the bus here, so no escaping at all. And then the other truck's going to just go lock us in. Now, just playing, guys. So we are gonna park here. The entrance is a little bit back there, but I will be walking with you guys throughout the bunker as well. Now, for your safety, guys, we're gonna go through the bunker first, and then when we come out of the exit, we can take our scenic photos at the end, just to guarantee that everyone is